Hello people. Um, uh, so whoever does knows that this video will be a bit different than usual. So what do I mean by that? Well, in today's video, I'll be teaching you guys how to, escape the Revenary Revenge, .mp4 map in Piggy the VGS Archives, reworked. But first, let's go over how each characters work, shall we? Keep in mind that I only took a screenshot of this in case if you guys want to read this for yourselves. But AI Tiger is your first friend or foe. He basically starts at the bottom floor. He'll basically spawn when you first get the red key. And here's how he works. He'll only patrol the bottom floor, and if he spots you, he'll only chase you for 40 seconds, but the developers should definitely fix those stairs because AI Tiger has some stair issues. But yeah, that's how AI Tiger works. Just stay out of his sight to listen for his footsteps. Simple as pie. So your next foe that you might encounter is K. K is a simple scenario. All you gotta do is just not to open the door, because she can appear in Willow's office or the communications room. In case if you hear knocking, wait for her to knock 10 times, because if you open the door, let's just say that if you were to open the door too early, Kay will end up oofing you, so it's best to wait for her to knock 10 times before opening it. This one might just be quick because it's the easiest, so Philip, all you gotta do is just once you get the screwdriver to the other room that you gotta get into, just don't go near the vent so Philip doesn't come out and get you, because trust me, you will not be able to outrun Philip due to his speed. But yeah, that's all for Philip. So this one's gonna be pretty simple. So this is key. So once you go near the thingy and such, that's when you might hear a metal door open, because that's key coming out. It's best to stay out of her sights, but I would recommend just to loop her if she spots you, because she'll eventually just disappear. Boom. And yeah, I think that might just be a bug, but yeah, key's the simplest, but just be aware that due to her slow speed, you might not hear her coming or something like that, and she might be able to get you. But you can break her ankles though, which is just humiliating, which I think is the best. Thank you, devs, for giving us something that we can use to break ankles. So yeah, pretty much. So next up is Baron. He's actually the easiest. So when you first get the orange key door open, Baron might end up activating, and he'll start patrolling the main area. He's basically like AI Tigery, but he's blind, so he won't be able to spot you. All you gotta do is just stay out of Baron's sights, and he won't get you. Simple as pie. But here's what happened. I was actually very close to being Reverie Revenge once when unfortunately one of my teammates died. But yeah, Baron ended up ruining it by killing me, because he just came out from the corner and was probably like, no, you cannot win this. But yeah. But next up is gonna probably be the final one. I actually forgot, there's also Felix. So you might notice a metal door. When you go ahead and open it up, that's when a tiny boss fight will start. Just go up and left and get not Philip, but Felix squashed by a thingy, but he is apparently still alive after that, so it's the Eye of Death is the real Eye of Death. It's time for the last two characters to go over now. So next up is the Pulley. Yeah, Pulley isn't that much of a threat. He just appears in the basement and doesn't come out after that. All you gotta do is just to go to the vet thingy, and that's when you'll notice that Zizzy is gone. Or the zebra, if what Willa says. But just be aware that this might seem a bit off, but here's the thing. Cause you might notice how there's two Tigers. Well, AI Tigery was actually Zizzy in disguise the entire time. So yeah, but it's time for the final character being Animal Instant Zizzy. So she's actually pretty simple cause here, since it's the final part for every revenge is actually pretty easy, and all you gotta do is just not to run into Baron just like I did. So see here, Zizzy. Zizzy is basically like AI Tigreal but faster, so it's best to stay out of her sights unless you're asking for trouble. But yeah, Zizzy should be pretty simple to deal with as well. Yeah. But that should be all the Reverie Revenge characters. But in case if you guys do want to see a video where I show you all how to escape, just let me know in the comments section down below. But for now, bye!